What's going on, my little stock market manipulating motherfuckers? Okay, so we made it to the end of day one of the China wave. Everybody's talking like it was a tsunami that's coming. Look, China froze up their market today, like today, tomorrow. I think Wednesday they're gonna open it up. Shangla Wa Wa, they're gonna open up that fucking thing and see misery coming out. That's their fucking problem. Now on our side, listen, this is how it goes. I laugh because a lot of YouTubers are gonna talk about China and China. The only Chinese they know is fucking Chinese food. Look, foreign markets over there, you have to understand it's a different type of investing, and there's a lot of unknowns. So let me explain what happened. Here in America, you got a lot of funds. They were investing in a lot of projects in China. China's rising. China this. Chinese over there. Oh, we're gonna fuck you, Wall Street. Let me tell you something. When I see stocks on the NASDAQ, like there's one social media, I can't even remember what they're like, Xing Pang Pung, whatever the fuck it is. Fucking stupid shit. And I'm thinking this thing is being sold here in America as an investment, a stock, a security. With the Xing Pang Pung, whatever, I'll get the name of it, I'll post it later. How do you do research on that motherfucker? How? Because all the information in China, they're the king of double and triple fucking books. They got one book, oh, the investors are coming. Let's show them this one. What's the ramifications? Do you understand? So people investing in all this shit over there, all that toxic bullshit, there's no way to verify anything. So that's why I'm glad they got fucking mangled fucking 20% in one fucking day. We fuck you. You know what? And if you were invested into that stuff, that's not for me. You know what? It's like, how do you do the research into that? That's like when guys used to get scammed in the early 90s with new oil field developments in Africa. And I mean, they were fucking incredible. The media kits, everything, all the information, geological reports, fucking samples of oil inside of this little container showing the fucking oil. Let me tell you something. But when I went there, what the fuck is this? It's like a half a village and 2 goats. And there's like no oil. Oh, everybody talks about, yes, under this ground, there's a lot of oil. No oil. They don't even got running water. But somebody came up with this idea and they packaged it up and they were seeking investments. China's the king of that shit. China fucking, let me tell you something. 80s or 90s? They were like 80s. They fucked up AT&T in China. Fucking mangled them. Meet my brother, Jean-Hua, here. He has an incredible opportunity. He's the head of all telecommunications. This motherfucker doesn't even have a pager. But guess what? AT&T dumped a lot of money in China. Everybody gets fucked in dealing with China. And the Chinese people over there, they know it too. Chinese people, they be like, oh, who knows us? Oh. Look, motherfuckers, I know you motherfuckers, okay? So, getting back to us. Yeah, a lot of funds put their money in Asia. Right now, they're feeling some fucked up stuff. It's okay. That means that they're going to have to liquidate stuff, what's going on, in order to cover some things. Gonna tell you something. People are like, no, we don't want this to happen. This Puerto Rican does. I fucking want this to happen. I want this to happen completely. Do you know why? This is a fucking event. This is an event. Remember my killer ducklings? Events create opportunities. This is an event. Look, China got tons of fucking gold. They're holding more gold than the entire world. They're already moving over to the digital yuan. Once they back it with gold, they know what their plan is. Look, this is all a circus. It's not real, okay? Evergrande, whatever. China could turn around and go, we're gonna bail this bitch out. Who's gonna look at the books? Who? Everybody's calling it the Lehman event. I'm like, how is it the Lehman event? That's not a Lehman event. Who's gonna look at that information afterwards? Like here, you could, I'm gonna take that back. He didn't really see the whole thing that happened. But there, you're not gonna see a fucking thing. You're seeing video clips. Do I gotta remind you this is the same fucking country that had people fucking running around coughing and getting sealed up in homes? Oh, the virus is killing everybody. And they're over there like that, lumba-ada, and nothing was going down. I don't trust the fucking thing that comes from there. And with good reason, because they are the kings of showing different sets of books for people that are not from their side of the world. So for me, I'm like, fuck it. If you invested in Chinese stocks, you a wild man. So for me, I'm like, whatever. Now, getting back to us as far as like how this benefits us. The market's been overinflated. You're in a squeeze play. This has nothing to do with you. The same principles still apply. They have to buy back your shares. And you're like, well, what about them? But are they making money? And I don't give a fuck what they do. I don't give a fuck anything. I mean, they make $1 billion. I'm not against the devil, the little D's. I'm not against Wall Street. I'm not whatever. Positions have to be covered. That's it. I don't give a fuck what they do. I don't give a fuck if they're touching men for money. I don't give a fuck. As long as when the time comes, I get paid on my position, and hopefully you guys get paid on yours. That's it. Now, on other things in the market, when things drop down, woo, that's different. You're talking about crypto's taking a massive chop. Not because in crypto's not good. No, because motherfuckers got to sell crypto to get cashed up. Remember, somebody's getting cashed up, and it's not your mother. The idea is this. We need these type of events to clean up the market. It's like catching a fever, kills anything in your body and moves on. You know, that's just how it is. You keep suppressing these fevers. One day you're gonna fucking wake up with fucking the lambada Ebola. You don't need that in your life. That's why for me, I'm like, whatever. Look, I don't even know how the rationale is for funds to be getting involved in China and America, which they do, whatever. But I'm like, you know, you guys do it, yeah, there's money to be made, but then when it goes fucked up, it goes fucked up. At least here you can see things. I know foreign markets, I know emerging markets. Look, I could get into more China stuff, their strategy, their business layout around the world, how they're getting everybody in debt, how they're putting their footprint on everything, how they're carving up the world like a fucking turkey for Thanksgiving. I could do all that stuff, but it has nothing to do with this. Two things. One, the play is secure. Okay, those prices going up, that's not even the real price. Okay, so remember the emotions? That's not the real price. But on other plays, if you were a person looking to obviously take advantage of a momentary drop down, obviously this is that type of stuff. Let them all have the hysteria. Oh my God, trust me, there's some fucking catastrophic shit that I know is going to happen, and I could fucking put it out there with anybody. They'll be like, yeah, that's true. That's fucked up, but that's true. And when those things happen, I'll probably be like, the bullshit, because I'll be like, fucking no, out of here. Like that. That ain't it. Right now, we're not it right now. This is not it. So taking advantage of a lot of things across the board that obviously dropped down. Also, there are things that obviously, you know, taking a little bit of a rise. I'm not going to get into that whole thing. People, oh, lose, pump and dump, you know. I keep my mouth shut because I'm in some position, so I do that. But it's not hard to see, you know, what's climbing and stuff like that. You got to understand, this is your first global dip, and this is a manufactured one. This ain't real. This is like they're creating the crisis. But it's like, no, relax. There's so many fucking things going on right now in the world. This China stuff, Chinese bond market is all fucked up. China, their businesses, they're all fagoozy. They're ghost cities, all kinds of stuff. And they're going to create these things, whatever. Look, it happens. China could have stepped in and said, you know what? We got this covered. I know the way they work. They murder everybody. And let me tell you something about this also. I could tell you, because I know those motherfuckers. When it comes down to it, if you fuck them up, they come in, they murder your whole family. They take your ass, okay? They will take care of everything. That's not happening. People downstairs protesting, we want our money. That's how I know this is bullshit. Yeah, in mainland China, you're gonna do that? Go fuck your mother. Try reading a Bible in fucking Beijing, see how your ass gets whoop. That's why I know it's all manufactured. I talk to Chinese people, and I call them up. What's up? What's up? But let me tell you something. People in lobby, civil disobedience, banging on doors, demanding their money in a communist country. You smell the bullshit? Because I smell the bullshit also. Go fuck your mother. And nobody gonna fucking say this because they're afraid of the CCP and fuck your mother. I don't give a fuck about nobody. Built for war. At the end of the day, bullshit. Bullshit and bullshit. Take a look at the yuan. I don't see a catastrophe happening. I don't see China stopping operations around the world. I speak to people around whatever, talking about Bank of China people all over the place. I don't see anybody. Stage event. And all world markets are fucking having their problems and fucked up whatever. And let me tell you something. That's why I was like, no, this ain't it. Trust me, what's gonna get China? I'm gonna tell you something. I'll end this video like this. But let me recap. That's a bullshit staged event over there. Has nothing to do with us. Chinese government could have stepped in, taken care of everything, murdered everybody, told the entire press, you speak, you die. And you would have even heard about Evergrande. Okay? Then, Evergrande. I'm Spanish. Anyway. Secondly, as far as opportunity, because the market's having this dip, hey, if you're in the mood to make some money, whatever, you do what you gotta do. That's it. You do you, I do me. But now, let me tell you something. One day a certain individual is gonna come back into office. And he is gonna come back into office. Mark my motherfucking words. He is gonna come back into office. I'm not here. When that motherfucker comes back to office, there's a vision he had. He still has it. He will implement. And China is going to have to suck our fucking debt default like that. And we're going to fucking vaporize them. His vision of using gold to back the American dollar. Woo. And for my people over in the EU, Lou, you only talking about America. Look, motherfuckers. If America's solid, you motherfuckers are safe. So I love you motherfuckers over there. But if we go, you motherfuckers are gone. They'll bring all the fucking head choppers up from fucking Turkey and vaporize your city. No more croissants or fucking teas. Let me tell you something. London, poof. Once we're solid, you motherfuckers are safe. Remember, we trade back and forth. Okay, we love you. Latin America. Tons of Latin America, mi gente. A strong United States means that there is money going down into your countries. And then we can have the US dollar down there once again stabilizing your currencies for the crazy shit you do. So we have to get strong. In order for Latin America to be stable, America has to be stable. Our currency has to be stable. Our markets have to be stable. So it's important. Canada, let's face it. You motherfuckers are with us. We go down, you motherfuckers go down. The moose goes down, the grizzly goes down, everybody goes down. That's just how it goes. Okay? America goes down, what happens to Mexico? Giant hug Mexico. But you guys know it. You guys know at the end of the day, we're not just your trading partners, we are your partners. And even though there's a lot of problems going back and forth, at the end of the day, we go, imagínate, what do you got? What do you got? You don't even like the Chinese. I know you motherfuckers. Anyway, the reality is this. Take advantage of this if you want to make money. If you cannot take advantage of it, if you feel like you don't want to take advantage of it, if you're uncomfortable with it, don't do nothing. Your play is solid. Relax, there's nothing here. This thing is bullshit. Fucking protesting. Give me a break. So they're protesting at Evergrande downstairs and pushing security guards and doing all that shit. Yeah, where do you see that happening in China ever for anything? They fucking snatch humans off the streets in vans. So at the end of the day, that's what this is all bullshit. Okay? Love you motherfuckers. Shine love. Relax. It's gonna get fun. Let some more dips happen. This is nothing. I can't wait. You know, let me tell you, I don't watch YouTubers, but I would love to see a YouTuber talk about China. Let me tell you something. You don't know what it's like to get out of the airport there when they're looking at their clipboard, looking at you, looking at their clipboard, looking at you in your head. And when you're in the plane, you're like, close the door. Just close the door, motherfucker. And when the plane starts to fly, you're like that. Thank God. And when you know you fucking out of that airspace, you're like that. Woo, sweet baby Jesus. Yeah, motherfuckers, be calm. This is fun. You're gonna remember this in your life. You are, and you're gonna make, fuck, you've made money already. If you've entered into this motherfucker 9, 10, 8, 11, 12, 15, 20, 25, you've made money. Relax. Everything is good. I know everything is good, Lou. Be sexy, motherfuckers. We'll have some laughs later.